This podcast was recorded on Budjalung land and produced in Naarm.
All right, we're on.
Bring the action. We're on. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, Cal. You've just gotten back from Fiji.
Yeah. Back on home soil now. It feels so good to be back, honestly.
I bet. I feel like scattered and scrambled when I'm overseas. I'm like, where is all my shit? I hate living out of a suitcase.
Me too. And like now being back, I'm just like, when I first got there, I was like, I'm not gonna like miss Australia. Like I'm in Fiji, it's palm trees everywhere. This is like amazing. And it got to like week 5 and I was like, oh, I just want to like be in my car, listen to my music, going to the gym.
Yeah,
eating my normal routine. Yeah. So it's so good to be back.
How have you thought our podcast is going? How are you feeling about it? Have you spoken to your friends and family about it?
Yeah, I've like received a lot of like positive like messages and like feedback online.
Yeah.
But even more so in person.
Oh, good.
In like the most random areas too. Like I was literally at Chermside Shopping Centre having a meal like a couple of nights ago. And this couple were like, oh my God, can we get a photo with you? Like, we love you and Skye. And it was on a Thursday when the podcast dropped. It was late night shopping, right? It's like, we love you so much. Like, we love the podcast.
Listening to it.
And I was like, oh, like, you know, they've listened to podcasts. Like, like, if they say they listen to podcasts, like, they could just say that, right? Like, no, we actually listen to your podcast. So I'm getting a photo with them in the car park, right? And then they start the car and they're like, see, Callum, and the podcast, like, midway through, they were listening to the podcast with their kids on the way to the shopping centre.
That is so cute. Their children.
Yeah, I know. And I'm like, I need to stop swearing.
Oh my gosh, I need to be more PG.
Have you been receiving like
Yeah, definitely. It's so funny. Like the other day I walked into the house and Lockie was listening to us on the podcast. I'm like, doll, I haven't even listened. And he's like full into it, like listening to the full pod. He doesn't miss an episode.
Really?
Yeah, so cute.
Yeah.
And then all my friends will watch it. Like my friend Tara, she sent me a selfie the other day of her on the treadmill and she was listening to it. But yeah, I think it's been really good.
Yeah, and I'm enjoying it too. I feel like it's so fun. Like
definitely.
But I don't listen to it back. I don't listen to it back. But I never listen to myself back. I feel weird when I listen to myself back. I'm like, is that how I sound?
See, I find that so weird that you don't like. Oh, my friend brought up the Big Brother episodes the other night on YouTube, and I was so excited. I'm like, how did you find all the episodes? And we were just watching it. And I'm like, this is the best.
You can watch yourself back.
Absolutely. And I'm like, okay, can we fast forward to me now?
That's why I like the shorts on this. Like, you know, like the TikToks and stuff that we post. Like, they're good because I can like have a glimpse of like what it's like and what it sound like, but like not listen to the whole thing, you know?
Yeah, I feel like it's really exciting to get the clips each week and be like, what did we talk about?
I bet you just look yourself to make sure you look pretty.
I'm like, that one hair out of place. No.
It's the vein for me. I see your vein come out and then I'm like, I know she's going to be triggered by the vein.
That vein is so hectic. I don't even know what that is.
It's coming out now.
I know, because like when I talk and I don't know, it's like a kettle. Like I'm like.
It just boils up.
And ding, pops out. But yeah, I don't know what that is. But my friend Tori, a lot of my girlfriends have it, but I think we're all like mid-30s or just 30. So I'm like, maybe it's the Botox.
Botox?
Maybe.
Well, I think it's maybe that what's it called? Asparagus veins or something? Maybe it's one of those because I think you get them when you're a bit older.
No, I feel like this has always been here. It can't just appear a massive fucking vein through my forehead.
She's got an asparagus vein on her forehead.
No,
she's in denial.
You're thinking about the little ones that you get on your legs.
That older people tend to get?
Yeah, but I don't know.
Maybe you can get them on your forehead. Maybe that's going to get worse over time. You should get checked out.
But I can't. I asked my injector. I'm like, what are we doing about her? Like, what's happening? And she's like, there's nothing you can do about it.
Apparently, you can get veins removed though.
I'm not getting my head cut open to get a vein removed that goes right down the middle.
But you get your head cut open to make your eye lifts go higher or some shit.
Yeah, and then the latest thing I had done was get my pinguiculars cut out of my eyes, and that was good, but it still has downtime. I just hate the downtime.
Yeah, right.
But now it's all good. We're back to normal, which is good, but I haven't been to the gym properly in like 6 weeks.
What, so they say you can't go to the gym? Is it because of the pressure?
Yes, the pressure.
Yeah.
So, you know, my veins popping when I talk. Imagine the eyeballs me mid-squat. they'd probably explode. But yeah, no, I just feel a little bit out of routine and bit gross.
Yeah.
Got to get back into it. But yeah, that's the latest with me. But I want to hear how your time was. What's the goss? Any juicy behind the scenes details you can share?
Yeah, I mean, it was like a totally new experience. Like I thought I was going in there like Love Island. Like I've done it before, it should be fine. But it was like completely different to what I had like anticipated.
Because you're hosting now.
Yeah, so it's like a whole different world.
You're
like,
not risen up birds.
I'm not risen up any birds. I'm not even risen up the hosts.
You
So
probably
I'm on best
were.
behaviour. No, it was completely different. And it was like definitely, like I was definitely out of my comfort zone.
Really?
Which I feel like was good. Yeah, I was like obviously a lot more nervous because it's not like improv where I just get to say what I want to say.
Yeah, you got lines?
You've got lines, yeah, and it's like a whole new ball game. Like,
oh, well, no, I think it will help with your career and
yeah,
what you're
that's
doing.
right.
So
Yeah. It's good to like step out of your comfort zone and like do new things. And like now I've done it and I've got better over the course of the time I was there. I've got confidence now that I can like do it in other like TV shows and so forth, you know?
Yeah.
But it's so weird, Skye, because like you, instead of like just saying what you want, like we normally do, like
Yeah.
pretty much like this.
Yes.
But like we'd have like earpieces in and they would like feed you a line. So you've got to repeat
and
what
then
they
you've got to say it in your
Yeah.
own words.
No, you got to, yeah, you got to pretty much say it in your own words, but like it's a beat behind, but they're still feeding you lines as you're talking.
Oh my God,
If that
that's so
makes-
confusing.
Yeah, and plus you've got to like react to like what you're saying too. It's not like you can just sit there and like repeat what they're saying in your ear. Like you've got to like action it as well. So it was pretty hard.
So were they like telling you what the contestants were doing or something, and then you'd have to be like, "So Mick and Amy or whatever." I didn't watch the season. The only thing I saw was that thing that went absolutely viral on TikTok, Mamacita.
Yeah,
and that guy's like, "You're a mum of what? A dog?" And she's like, "No, I have a baby."
Yeah, it went crazy. But no, we would have to like, so during the week, I would just watch all the episodes, but not just like watch them and do stuff. Like I'd have to sit there and like, it's almost like homework.
Yeah, right.
So I can have my viewpoints, my perspectives and all that sort of thing.
and you can talk about
and
the
I can
main
talk-
event.
Yeah, that's right. So I would do that all week. And then on Friday we would film. And that's when we got to like basically go through the whole different like week of activities and stuff that they've done.
Yeah.
And like dissect it and like show our opinions and stuff. But whilst doing that, we still have to like have lines that we got to say as well. So it was hard. It was really hard. But by the end of it, I was like so much more confident doing it, you know?
That's giving uni project.
Yes, uni project. Yeah, it was. But some of the
God.
times when we were filming, like, even though it's just like one episode, we could spend like, we would start filming at say, I don't know, like 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. And sometimes we'd finish at like 3 a.m.
Oh, no.
For a 45-minute episode. Yeah. So you can imagine how much goes into it, you know? Because
Yeah,
like
wow.
the fuck ups and stuff with the lines and so forth, not just on my end, but like everyone, you know?
Right. So is it that season done now?
Yeah, that season's done now. The winner's been announced and so forth.
Who won it?
Amaya and Brian. So two people. They were actually my favorites. I was like shipping them from the start. So
Okay.
I'm so glad they won. Purely because Amaya, the girl who like was like my favorite. She was like not finding love with anyone, but she was so funny. Like she was reality TV gold.
Oh my gosh, I really
Yeah.
need to watch it
Her
now.
clips alone but like just got me in stitches. I was like, I want her to win and I don't care who she's with.
Yeah, just whatever. She's my fave.
Yeah, and the guy she won with like came in at the end and like it was the perfect ending, you know?
Oh yeah, cute. So any juicy goss for us?
Juicy goss. I mean, there's not too much juicy goss on my end, but one thing I did like realize, and like I know this from like reality TV days, right? Like we obviously watch the shows and we have our opinions on people and like how they're perceived, right?
Yeah.
So like there was like 3 or 4 people that I was like, oh my God, they're my favorite, like they're the best. And as soon as they got voted out and I spoke to like the producers and like everyone that works in the show, they were like, thank God they have left. They are the
Why?
worst people, so rude, so disrespectful, so arrogant. I'm like, oh my God, I would never have thought that. Like,
Yeah,
and it just
see?
reminds me that like what you see is just like
Not
almost
everything.
Not everything, yeah.
Yeah, that's so true.
You've got to be so careful like when you're watching TV and having your like opinions on people because it's not always as it seems.
But as if you're going to be rude to like producers or people you're working with anyway.
Yeah, I know. I think it's just like your moral compass. No matter what job you do, you got to be like respectful to
Yeah,
people.
absolutely.
Yeah,
like
and I was
we're all
this
trying
guy's
to
my
get.
favorite. She's my favorite. As soon as they get kicked out, like, thank God they've gone. They're so rude, so disrespectful. I'm like, I feel bad then 'cause I'm like, I was shipping them.
All right, so what was the villa like that you were staying in? Was it like fancy or?
Yeah, so all us hosts had our like a nice like villa that we were staying in, like on the beach. It was beautiful and like
Stunning.
we only worked 1 day a week, so the
Sign
whole other
me
time
up.
we were just like laxing up at the pools, going to the islands. Like, it was like a proper holiday.
Oh
like,
my
I'm not
gosh,
gonna lie.
that's amazing.
But the actual villa itself for Love Island is absolutely massive. Like,
Really?
the show is getting so big in America that they're just pouring more and more money into it. And it's just getting like, it's literally like a resort now. It's not even like an island like it normally is. Like, it's a resort. Like, the island had like saunas in there. It had like photo booths. Like, you could
photo booths.
It was wild, yeah. When I walked in there, because I knew that it was going to be bigger and like better because they've got more money now because the show's doing so well.
Oh, the TV in America and the UK is so much better.
Oh my God. Just to put it into perspective, I think that the villa in the US was over 10 times the size of the villa in Australia that they use in Spain.
Oh my gosh.
That's how big it was. Like,
and how many contestants?
there would probably be like 30 contestants all up.
Oh, 30.
Yeah,
That's
30,
a lot more
yeah.
than what they do in Australia.
It's like a constant like revolving door of just like new people. And then they have this like Casa, you know what Casa Amor is, right? Like,
yes, the
it's
one
like,
that they go away to.
yeah, they go away to, and then they bring people back if they want to. I think the Casa Amor for the USA, which is like obviously the smaller villa,
Yeah.
is bigger than the Australian villa in Spain.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
that's the size of it.
Aussies,
But
what
it
are
has
we
its pros and
doing?
cons, right? Hear me out. It has its pros and cons. Because when I did like the tour when I first got there, I was like, yeah, it's amazing. It's massive. Like, if I was to go on Love Island, like, I'd want to be in that villa. But then a part of me is like, I like it when it's a bit smaller because you can get more drama.
And more intimate.
Yeah, like you could easily like take a girl over, raise her up secretly in that villa. No one would know because it's so big, right?
Yeah.
But then it's like less drama then because like people can't see you or like hear you.
Yeah, but was there drama?
There was always drama. There was so much drama. Like, I had to do like a replays of the week. So part of my role was like to review all of the episodes and like pick which I think was like the best part. And I couldn't because they were all so good. Like,
so juicy.
yeah, so juicy. And the drama mainly comes from the games, which, you know, Matty from The Jungle, the producer from The Jungle.
Yes.
That does the challenges. He does the challenges on this show. And the challenges that he put together this year were crazy because even if there was no drama in the villa, the challenges would like make drama. You know what I mean?
Then the girls are like, why are you kissing her? And they're like,
Yeah.
it's for the game.
Yeah, it's just for the game.
challenge.
Yeah, and it's so funny because like, you know, there could be a couple of girls that are just like, oh, I just kissed him because it's like just a challenge and
They
like the
take
boys are
it-
kicking off.
Yeah.
But then like, you know, a couple of days go by, there's another challenge and the boys do it.
Yeah.
And it's like, you can't kiss her, you can't. And he's just like, it's just a challenge.
But they take it so serious.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
They're like, no, we have to.
Yeah, you have
We
to.
must.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I'm a big believer in like, if you're doing a challenge, you got to remember that you are doing a TV show. You're
So make it
entertaining.
fun.
Make it fun. And like, there were a couple of people, not to say any names, but there were a couple of people that were more reserved in the challenges. And I'm like, you've known this guy or this girl for like 1 week. Like, why have you got commitments and you can't kiss other people in a game? Like,
yeah, but I feel like most of the people get involved and actually do
yeah,
it.
most of them do. Yeah,
But
most of them do.
they do that because they want, you know, whoever they're dating to kick off and be like, why'd you kiss her? Like,
Yeah.
that's the whole point of
Yeah.
it.
And it does. Like, even though you've only been with somebody for 1 week with Love Island, like, you do gain so much feelings in like 1 week. Like,
Yeah, because you're living together.
Living together,
I feel
yeah.
like everything's so much more heightened too.
oh my God, it's crazy.
And you don't know what, like, you cannot decipher between reality or like you in the house because
Yeah.
it just feels so real.
You don't even think about the outside world when you're in there.
Yeah.
You're in this bubble.
Yeah.
And I always said that 1 day is the equivalent to 1 week in the real time.
100%.
So like when people are coming
Or
up to be
two.
like, why is she being so dramatic? Like they've only known each other for like a week. And I'm like, a week in the villa is crazy because you got to remember when we like meet people, I know you haven't dated for a while, but when you date people, you know, you might spend like 2 hours with them that week. Then
Yeah.
the next week you might go for another dinner and spend like another 2 hours. Maybe
Yeah.
the third week you might see them twice that week.
But
So
you're
you might-
having like time
yeah,
in
so
between.
in the course of like, you know, a month, you might have spent the total of like, I don't know, 20 hours with that person, right? In the villa, that's 1 day.
Yeah, like it naturally just moves really
So quick.
Yeah. Anyway because you're in each other's
And you literally like,
space.
you're literally sleeping in the same bed as that person. You're pretty much intimate straight away.
Yes.
Like it's wild. On this year's Love Island, everyone was banging too, which was
Really?
crazy. Usually there's like 1 or 2, but this year, like they were all active. And I was like, yes!
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
that's so
it
funny.
was-
But like, yeah, go for it. Yeehaw, whatever.
Yeah.
How is Sally? I love her.
Oh yeah, Sally's so good. She's like literally like my right-hand man when it comes to like TV
Yeah,
stuff.
you
know?
guys seem really close.
Yeah, I met her on Love Island Games like 2 years ago. And then last year I did some After Sun episodes with her as well, like the hosting stuff, but I only came for like 2. And obviously this year I've done the same sort of role as her. So we were together like pretty much the whole time. And like, she's like one of the nicest, like I love Sally to bits. Like she's like a role model to me.
Really?
Like she made me stop drinking alcohol. Like I've quit alcohol.
Good.
And it was all because of her, because she did like a year sober now. And I'm like, all these things.
She's been a year sober?
And she stopped drinking alcohol like this time last year, and when she was in Fiji this year, she's passed her 1 year anniversary, hadn't had a single drop of alcohol. Like all these things that she's doing with her life, I'm just like, this is so inspiring. Like she's such a good girl, you know?
That's so inspiring, but also mum life. Okay.
So I quit alcohol when I was over there. I stopped drinking because I was like, I'm literally on holiday for like 6 days of the week, and like all I want to do is drink margaritas at the pool, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, if I don't go like fully teetotal, I'll end up just drinking every day. Like, of course you would. No responsibilities. Like, of course you would, right?
I mean, a couple is fine.
Yeah,
Not,
but I
maybe
can't
not
do that.
every day. Yeah, me neither. Lockie brought a red wine bottle home the other day, and I'm like, where's the other bottle? What are you doing? He goes, babe, just know your limits. I'm like, ugh.
I don't have a limit.
I'm like, doll, that's like 1 glass each. I'm like filling it to the top.
And I feel like, I was like, I'm going to just try it because I've never done sobriety. Is it sobriety they call it? I think it's sobriety where you just don't drink. Or is that not having sex?
Oh, celibacy is sex before marriage.
No, celibacy is just no sex.
Oh.
And sobriety is no alcohol.
Drinking.
Yeah.
Right. But how much better do you feel?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Skye, I cannot tell you, even in the first like 2 weeks of not drinking, I was like, I'm more alert, I'm more focused, I'm more productive, I'm getting more stuff
100%.
done, I feel more awake, I'm more energetic. I'm like, I didn't realize the effects of alcohol was having on me until I completely stopped.
Dude, I have like a full calm down.
Yeah.
Like if I am hungover, that wrecks me for a week.
Yeah, and then you just drink again over the next couple of days.
Seriously?
And you never like get to that like peak performance with anything in life, right?
No, definitely not.
But I'm not going to try and never drink again. I'm going to definitely be open to drinking again, but it's just now that I've been able to go like 2.5 months without any alcohol. Now my mentality has changed. Like I know I can go out, have fun and not drink. And like I'll only drink now if there's like events or occasions. I have to ask, Skye, because you've got so much going on in your life, like your outings, your brands, like your Reno. What's happening there? What is happening there? I gotta ask.
Mate, it's been a fucking disaster, to be honest. Like, I feel like everything that could go wrong has gone wrong.
Really? So what's the latest?
Well,
what's been happening?
I don't know if I spoke about this on my profile, but basically the kitchen island bench had gotten installed, but it was 100 mil higher than the back of the bench. So it was like really high on me. And I'm like, oh my God, this is like really high for a kitchen bench. So we had to dismantle it all, take it back to the factory, like cut it down.
Oh my God.
And then there's just been like problem after problem, like, because Lockie and I are obviously busy. It doesn't have a project manager. This house is like a $5 million project. So like you can imagine how chaotic it would be not having someone be like, right, do this, do that, checking over everything. So it's been really hard, but they were just looking at me going, it was on the plans. Like, because they obviously read the plans that the designer's done and they just go off that. Because Lockie and I aren't in there, they can't ask us like, hey, where do you want this?
Well, like if you were in there while they were making that bench, you'd have been like, bruh, that's way too high.
Exactly.
But it's too late once it's already been built, right?
Exactly. I would have been like, oh, no, that's not the right height.
I mean, like, it sounds like something so small, but if you're spending so much money, you want it to be perfect.
I know. And
that OCD thing, that would wreck my brain.
I know. I am a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to stuff like that. But anyway, the bathroom, I walked in, there's this big square, ugly, whatever the fuck it was. I didn't even know at the time. I go, what is that? He goes, that's your exhaust fan. And I'm like, why is
exhaust? Why have you got an exhaust?
Because you know when you shower and there's steam, the steam has to go through an exhaust fan.
Yeah, right.
And they're like, you have to have it there. And I'm like, but surely it doesn't have to be right smack bang in the middle of the wall. I'm like, surely it can go somewhere else. Like, what do you mean? And I'm like, where did you get that from? Like, did we choose that? What the fuck's happening? And he's like, that's just one I brought. I'm like, oh my God. So you didn't even get one from us. He's just bringing his own exhaust fan, smacking it on the wall. And I'm like,
on the wall or on the ceiling?
On the wall.
Why is it on the wall?
I don't know.
Usually they're on the ceiling, aren't they?
Yeah, I know. I'm like, oh my God.
It sounds just like a money pit.
It is. And then you've got to pay the trades to redo what they've done. So it's just like,
and I can imagine it's so frustrating for them too, because like they've put in the work.
yes,
They've done what they supposed to do.
Yeah, they've read the plans.
It doesn't sit right with you. They've got to undo their own work.
Yeah.
And then redo it in a different way.
I know. So I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, you hate me. I know. But I'm like, but fuck, it's not good. So yeah, we've just had to navigate through that. But I think with roles and stuff, Lockie's done all the ordering of like all the windows, the doors, everything like that. I feel like I'm just going to swoop in and be more involved when like it's done, and I can choose furniture. I can make it pretty. Like, I'm a girl. I'm not a tradesman. I don't know where to put an exhaust fan, or I didn't even know you could get different exhaust fans until I saw the square one, and then I Googled it and I'm like, right, so there is more aesthetic looking exhaust fans that we could have used.
I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't even know what an exhaust fan is.
That's what I mean. Like, it's been a massive.
But Lockie's like very aware of all this stuff. Like, that's his almost like his trade, right? He knows more about this stuff than like the general guy. Right?
Definitely. But there's such a huge difference. Like, this is a residential project, whereas he works on retail.
Yeah.
So that they are like completely different
stuff. Yeah.
But yeah, I've learnt a lot. There's just little hiccups, but we're getting it fixed. We've had to take out a second loan. So the first loan was 800,000. The second loan was 400,000, and we're still not even going to be completely finished. Like, it's just,
that's a money pit.
It's a money pit.
And the time that's taken you, honestly, I think there's somewhere in this world that there's football stadiums that get built quicker than your house.
I know.
Literally, it's just never ending.
It's never ending.
I'm not a tradie, but maybe I should get some work boots and give a helping hand.
Seriously. And then
what would my role be?
Cleaning, because
fuck no, I'm not cleaning.
No, but apparently there's like trades that they actually hire to clean up, because you'll go in there once a tradie's done their thing and I'm like, what's this mess?
Yeah,
and Lockie's like, babe, that's an actual job. Like, the tradies don't get paid to go in and clean up after themselves. They go in and do a job, and that's all they're required to do.
Yeah, right.
So you actually have to have someone on
clean everything
to clean up, and I'm like, well, far out.
So
I feel like
I'm gonna become a cleaner.
Yeah, you can be
I've got a job.
a trades cleaner or something. But yeah, there's just endless things to do, and just lots of hiccups. It's like,
have you been arguing? Like, I can imagine there'd be arguments involved.
Oh, definitely. And like, he is so annoying. God bless him though. He's just trying to get it finished. But like every day, because I'm on like the furniture end of stuff, so I've ordered like some lights from this brand, and every single day he asks me, where are the lights? What's the update on the lights? I'm like, bro, I haven't even fucking replied to my sister, my best friend. I haven't checked if the dogs have got water. I'm not fucking talking to the lights people right now. And he asks me like every hour, and then get this, he harassed for the furniture to be delivered. And he'd been talking to my manager, because she reached out to this furniture brand, whatever. And then he's like, yep, this is the date that the house is going to be finished, ready to set up the furniture. Anyway, it gets delivered. I'm like, dude,
there's no roof in the house.
Yeah, there's no fucking roof. Like, what do you want to do with this furniture? Like, it's just sitting there in boxes. There's dust and shit everywhere. Dog poos all through the house. I'm like, where are we going to move the boxes of furniture now when this needs to be like completely cleaned? I'm like, I'm not getting that fucking furniture out of the box.
No, that's right. I would agree. Like, if you want to get your new things out when everything's clean, everything's fresh, and you're like, and it's like exciting to put it together too, right? It's like rewarding. Like, you're decorating it. You don't want to be decorating it when there's like fucking holes in the roof because there's no vents.
Seriously, like dust everywhere. Oh my god, it's so stressful. But I
feel like when you get it done, eventually, like, it'll be so like rewarding.
Oh,
you'll be like,
absolutely.
And you'll have so much more free time as well then, right?
Doll, we'll probably have to sell. We'll have no money left. Yeah. It's so expensive.
But you'd have so much profit in that anyway.
Yeah,
then you can do it all over again.
No, I don't think I would do a project that size again, or of that caliber, because especially with the kids, the dogs, I'm like, and we're both running our own businesses. I'm like, this is just so hectic. But I do think that if we were ever to renovate again, I would definitely take time off work and just focus on project managing or like at least overseeing the trades because they just get to go in there. No one's in there. I'm usually in the garage frolicking, editing videos and stuff.
Yeah. What are the dogs like? Because when I rock up to the house, the dogs go crazy.
Oh,
so they kick off every time a new tradie rocks
They
up?
kick off and I'm like, oh my God. And like we've got people in our driveway constantly.
I can imagine.
I can barely use my driveway. There's like wood planks laying around. There's rocks that we were supposed to put in a garden somewhere. I'm like, this is so hectic. It's the inside of my brain. That's literally what it looks like. So yeah, that's the update there. But we are very close.
Okay. But do you reckon you'll be able to get it done like the next couple of months or?
Probably not. I'm going to say hopefully by the end of the year.
The end of the year?
Yeah, I know.
Literally like a month ago, you're like, oh, I'll be done like next month.
And then Lockie's like, babe, let's book Japan. I'm like, babe, let's fucking move into our house. You know? Like, let's.
You're going to need a holiday after this though. Maybe take one more loan out just for like, like a honeymoon period.
The bank will be like, you can fuck right off, doll. You've got to know we've lent you that much money. What do you mean? What are you chatting about? No. I just need a holiday. No, but it's good. It'll get done. I have hope.
What would you say is the most expensive item so far?
Yeah, I am so not private with money. Like I'm happy to tell people what shit costs. The oven was, I think, $14,000. Just the oven.
Was that the most expensive purchase?
For like one thing alone, yeah. But I think all the stone, the windows, the doors, they were the most expensive. And we probably spent like, also the stairs, just the metal steel stairs that we have, that was about 40,000 just for stairs, like just the railing, dude.
It would be cheaper to organize a lift in there.
Yeah, literally.
Like you could probably build a lift cheaper than 40 grand.
I know, it's just crazy, but because you're paying for like high quality items, it works out to be so expensive. So yeah, the stairs were the most expensive, the oven, the appliances. I don't think the fridges were too bad actually. But yeah, the stone, the doors, they were the most expensive thing. Yeah. And I think it was probably around like 200,000 for all the
windows and stones.
And like the stone, like it's stone's so expensive.
Yeah, that is mental. But surely you'd get that back when you sell it, right? If you were to sell it in future, like, do you think you'd get the money back for that?
You'd hope so. You'd hope so. Otherwise, I'll be, Yeah,
because people do look for that. When they're buying like a higher value property, they do look for those like appliances
100%.
and the stairs stuff. Like it's a big, and the stairs do look good. Like it's a big part of the house, right?
Yeah,
like,
and I think that people in the industry would know that, that's a really expensive item.
Yeah.
Or that's expensive. What do they call it? Like
granite.
No, that's an expensive
material.
Yes. Granite.
Why did I say granite?
I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that's an expensive material. So, yeah.
Do you have any regrets? Do you regret any of the purchases or like have any regrets in general?
I think I just regret not being more involved and not making sure I'm like checking up on what's happening every day. But I feel awkward. Like I don't want to walk into the house as a female and like boss the trades around kind of thing. But now I'm just ruthless as fuck. I'm like, nah, I don't like that. Sorry, you're going to have to get rid of that. And I remember one day because there were like cigarette butts everywhere, and Lockie and I were doing work around the pool, like getting the pool cleaned up, and I just kept finding them and I was getting so frustrated, and I walked up to them and I got a bucket. I said, hey guys, all rubbish is to go in this bucket please, including cigarette butts. And they must have just been like, fuck off, bitch. What? You gonna give me attitude? But yeah, I'm just like, it's just crazy industry. But
be more present. Yeah,
be more present.
You know, they would probably honestly prefer to be bossed around a little bit more and have your presence there than be told they got to rip something off because it's not done right and then redo it.
So true.
And it saves you more time as well.
Very true. That's so true. So yeah, be more present, get more amongst it, even though I might not have any clue what's going on. Maybe just try to understand.
You'd be like, put that window there. And they're like, it's a fucking door.
And also, yeah, they're like, what? Probably, yeah, also be more across the plans because like everyone can make mistakes in the industry and the plans may not always be right. So those are my two regrets. Maybe just like looking over and understanding the plans and being more present.
Well, it's not too late to turn it around because you got about 6 months or maybe even 10 years left of this Reno. So
Yeah.
let's start today, doll.
Yeah, actually, I quit. There's been times I said it to Lockie yesterday. I'm like, put it on the market. He's like, not until it's finished. I'm like, no, now. I'm like, it was sold when no one was living in it. We'll be okay. But yeah, it's a lot. But we'll get there. We'll get there. There's a light at the end of the tunnel.
It always is.
Everyone's going to be very excited to finally see it finished.
I feel like you're the type of girl as well that like likes instant gratification, right?
Explain.
Like instant gratification is like when you do something, you want it done like now. Like, or if you do a job, you want to be paid now. Or if you if you're going to go shopping, you want to get it now. You don't want to wait for shit.
I don't want to wait.
Yeah, like that's how I am as well. Like I want it like yesterday.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That would wreck my brain knowing that like I'm not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel.
I know. And that's why I think I lost interest at the start, because there was just so much to be done. And every day I'd go in and I'm like, so what did everyone do today? Because it looks the same.
Yeah.
And Lockie's like, babe, there's a lot more that goes into it than just like visual
stuff. Yeah, I can imagine.
So
I would say it's like almost like climbing a mountain. Renovations are like climbing a mountain.
I think climbing a mountain would be easier.
Would it?
Yeah.
Mount Everest?
Yes.
Do you know how big that is?
Oh, no, wait. People have died doing that.
Yeah. I don't think people have died doing house renovations.
Oh, it can get pretty dangerous. I remember when I was jackhammering the tiles.
You jackhammering?
I was jackhammering.
You were not jackhammering.
I was. And this tile flew down and slit my leg open. I was like,
oh my God.
Need to wear long pants.
Yeah. What's it called? PPQ.
What?
PPQ?
What is that?
PPE. Personal protective equipment. You need that.
PPE.
High vis, knee pads, elbow pads, hard hat.
Yeah, hard hat, hard boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is pretty dangerous, but I'm not sure if
But I feel like when I say climbing a mountain, I mean like at the bottom, you're like, oh my God, like where do we even start? Like there's so much to do. I'm not seeing any progress, but like as you get like higher and higher up, you start to see like the ending more clear.
Yes.
And it gives you more motivation to like keep going, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're at that point now. Like, and I can actually go in there and be like, oh, it actually looks like a house now. Before it was just like an empty shell, like just, nothing, a whole lot of nothing, just dust and dirt. So we are getting there.
Has any of the rooms been like fully complete where you're like, okay, this is how my bathroom is going to look?
No, none of the rooms are complete except for the ones upstairs. Oh, this is another funny thing that happened. So we'd already finished renovating the upstairs area before starting the downstairs. And downstairs we had knocked down every single wall so that it was fully open. So upstairs started to crack and move, because naturally the whole house is moving and all the cornices had come off.
Why is your house moving?
Because when you knock down walls and doors and stuff, the house moves, because that's the structure of the house. And we got rid of like 60-70% of the structure of the house. So it moved upstairs and all of our cornice cracked. So we had to get it redone. The other morning I walked upstairs to get something from the upstairs bathroom. This fucking massive piece of cornice is just fucking on the floor, falling down. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God.
Like almost like an earthquake's happened.
Yeah, but
mental.
And then I called Lockie and I'm like, something's happened. He's like, oh, for fuck's sake, what now? Like, I can't. I'm like, and then I called him and told him and he's like, is it bad? He's like, for fuck's sake, I don't have any more cornice now. And I'm like, it's not that bad. It's fine. He's like, you know what? I looked at that yesterday and I noticed that it was loose. And I'm like, why didn't you fucking fix it then, mate? Why?
I mean, somebody's got to have the blame.
Seriously. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
So yeah, there's just something at every turn. But yeah, it's going well. Alrighty guys, make sure you subscribe to the podcast if you want to hear more. Follow all the off-air action over on our Instagrams at skye.wheatley and at cal.dave or at Skye and Callum podcast. And if you want to ask us any questions, chat to our producers, you can email us anytime, skyeandcallum@novapodcast.com.au.